Hey everybody, Bruce Gombrelli, I'm back. I've got a new pickguard for you. It's not actually new, it's called a Quadstar. Quadstar, I created that years ago. This is a Quadstar GT. So this is a really fun pickguard because it's got two switches. It does stacking of coils. It's a humbucker with Noiseless, and it's got a Seymour Duncan in this particular model. It's also got a parallel switch on it, and it's got a bass tamer, and it's got treble bleed. There you go. So I'm going to do something different on this run. I'm going to show you some continuous sound changes, okay? Because I was thinking about that the other day, and sometimes it's really hard to hear the difference. And I'm playing through this Princeton amp. It's all set to 5 except for the volume. It's actually only down on 3. But so let's listen to a sound. I'm going to switch through some settings without telling you what they are, but I want you to hear the sonic difference between them. What's really interesting is that, of course, depending on the song you're playing and the style of music, you're going to get different tones or different content in the way you play it. So you're not going to play the same way you're a hard rock or you're heavy metal, or you're going to play in this really nice kind of open string situation. So the bass tamer, which is the first tone, allows you to dial that in on the bass, because when you open it up and you start stacking coils, you get a lot of bottom end, you know. But it's nice because you might want that, especially if you're doing open chords. So that's without any effects. Of course, you're going to mess around with that, and that'll change things. But you might want to dial it in, bring that back a little. Now it sings a little bit more, and there's a little bit less bass. So that's with the neck pickup. So if I'm going to the bridge, okay, I'll add the bass back in. I don't know if you can hear that. It's pretty chunky, actually. And the treble control is the same. It's a master treble, so it affects everything except for the middle pickup. And I put the treble bleed on here so you could back it down. You still get the same treble. So that's real nice. So if you want to back down for a rhythm part, you want to bring it up for lead parts, that kind of thing. The nice thing about having the middle one as center speedway is there's no tone, so you're getting the coil unloaded. So this got the standard. One thing about my designs, I'll mention that I always like to make the design so you have a stock Stratocaster switching when you start. For example, SSS, it's going to be 1 through 5. These are going to be parallel in 2 and 4. So it's going to be the same stuff you're used to, you know. And then you get the sound of the pickup as it was per design. And then you start to do the switches and you start to mod the sound. The nice thing, you can always go straight back to that. Turn off the switches, turn things up, bam, you're back to the original sound. That's cool. And I like the middle pickup being without tone, because if I'm adding a bunch of things on, like if I go the stack coil, that's really fast. A lot of bottom end. And it might be too much for my recording, so I back it down. And bring it in with the bass tamer. Cool. See, what else can I tell you on this puppy? That's pretty much it. So I'll keep this video kind of short. That's your bridge. Give it a little bottom, stack the coils. Cool. Then give it to the neck. And one of my favorite positions is actually both of them on. So then you get a stacked coil in parallel. Oh, that's nice. That's it here for Bruce Gombrelli, Gombrelli Guitars USA, and I use the Stratocaster Design moniker through their website. So you go to Stratocaster Design or Gombrelli Guitars, they'll get you to the same place. I do custom orders. You'll find my stuff on Reverb, eBay. You'll find it on Gear Exchange. That's off of Sweetwater. Use Gear website. A lot of my stuff is new and used. Sometimes I take used pickups. And, you know, I bench test everything, but I put them in guitars and I put all new electronics in it and everything. It's just really cost effective, and I can put them out at a slightly lower price than what I'd be able to do otherwise. So have a great Strat day and enjoy Strats. I never get tired of them. I hope you don't either. If you have any questions, email me at bruce@stratocasterdesign.com. Take care and rock on.